A manhunt is continuing in Northern California for a suspect in a deadly shooting at a children's birthday party over the weekend.
4 people died, 3 children included. Fox's Amelia Roy joins us now live from Stockton with the latest in the search.
John, Ellen, if I turned around right now, you'd see the bullet holes in the wall of the banquet hall where the shooting happened. There's also a growing vigil full of flowers and candles honoring the victims. The youngest was 8 years old. Authorities say at least 100 people were at this banquet hall Saturday evening celebrating a children's birthday when at least one gunman opened fire. But deputies say there could be more than one shooter. 15 people were shot. The 4 people killed were 8, 9, 14, and 21 years old. Neighbors say it felt like the gunfire lasted at least a minute. Then came the screams and cries for help. The San Joaquin County Sheriff says they believe this was a targeted attack. Now he's asking for the community's help finding whoever's responsible.
The animals walked in and shot children at a children's birthday party. And none of us should stand for that. And so if you know anything about this, you have to come forward and tell us what you know. If not, you just become complacent and think this is acceptable behavior.
One victim remains in critical condition. Authorities are offering a $25,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. In Stockton, California, Amalia Roy, Fox 10 News.
Amalia, thanks.
Violence in Tempe this morning. 3 people are dead in 2 unrelated shootings.
Both shootings happened at shopping centers just a few miles and a few hours, minutes apart. Here's a look at the 2 scenes. The first happened outside a Little Caesars on Guadalupe in rural. The second happened a short time later at Tempe Marketplace. Now, this was near Roadrunner Sports, and that's where we find Ashley Rodriguez with more. Ashley?
Yeah, nothing like going shopping just to find yellow tape. So we still have an active crime scene behind us as investigators continue their work. As you know, Tempe Marketplace filled with dozens of shops, and it's a busy shopping season. So this parking lot was full of people when the violence went down. They were absolutely shocked. At one point, you could hear screaming filling up the parking lot. And as you mentioned, the second shooting in Tempe happening just minutes after the first. 3 victims total with all 2 shootings. And now all of them, we can confirm, all the victims have died.
Yet the morning, I see shot, bang, 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 bang.
The skies over East Guadalupe Road filled with the sound of a helicopter, while the streets blared with sirens.
There's cop cars and helicopters everywhere, and they didn't tell us why, but now I see why.
Shots from a Little Caesars rang out, prompting Tempe police to quickly arrive, where they found shattered glass and a gun on the ground. 2 people laid out bleeding, and the suspect caught, arrested on scene. But just as investigators got to work, they had to rush to South McClintock Drive, where inside the Tempe Marketplace, another person was found. Although a white tent over the body sent a woman into hysterical cries.
They say they just killed someone. I got no idea, so I just get in my car, get close, and the ambulance arrived, and they start performing CPR.
Bystanders at both locations could be seen staring in disbelief at the bodies, rocked by seemingly random violence and brutality.
And especially on Monday, you know, it's normal day, quiet day, holiday, sad for the family.
When we talked to witnesses and bystanders, obviously they were terrified to be so close to a shooting, but they have a lot of questions. First of all, how does this happen in a city on a Monday morning? And we're waiting for details to find out if these were random shootings or if the shooter knew the victims. As I mentioned before, we have 3 people total dead. As for this shooting, the suspect is still outstanding. Investigators still looking for that person. We'll keep you updated. We'll send it back to you in the studio.